Hello everyone, today I am sharing fish curry recipe. This recipe is from Andhra Pradesh cuisine. This is very tasty, color wise, texture wise and taste wise is perfect, and this curry goes well with hot rice, hot rotis. Also tastes good with ragi mudde or ragi millet ball, and here I am sharing with all the tips, so give it a try. Watch the video completely, give it a try. I'm sure you'll love it. It's that tasty, and now it's time to get into the recipe. Here, once you clean the fish thoroughly and finally clean it with vinegar and turmeric or squeeze of lemon so that you don't get any fishy smell. And once it's thoroughly clean, now we need to marinate it. Add some salt and 1 spoon of red chili powder and 1/4 spoon of turmeric powder. Then 1 complete lemon squeeze. Mix it gently so that all the pieces are coated with the spice powders, and you have to marinate this at least for 20 minutes, and now keep it aside. Now take a mixie jar, taking 1 medium sized onion cut into cubes, adding ginger 2 small pieces, and then 7 to 8 flakes of garlic peeled, and you need to grind this into a very fine paste, and this is the way you get that. Here we have 3 medium sized onions finely chopped. Make sure you get that very finely chopped, and 2 ripened tomatoes finely chopped, 7 green chilies slit, and then handful of curry leaves and handful of coriander. Taking a wide open shallow bottom pan, add some oil. Actually, for making fish curry, you need more of oil. Only then the curry will taste good. Once the oil is hot, add 1/4 spoon of mustard seeds and let it start crackling so that the flavor releases into the oil. Then adding some fenugreek seeds, less than 1/4 spoon of fenugreek seeds. Let them turn into red color, and then add green chili slit and cover the lid, and then saute it for a minute. And once they turn soft, add onions finely chopped, and you need to saute it until they are translucent. This will take at least 5 minutes. Adding some salt here can actually help you to fry these onions quickly. Again, keep frying it until they are very soft. We are adding curry leaves here, and also in the last also we'll be adding curry leaves. That will actually taste good. Once the onions are brown, we need to add the grinded paste into it and keep sauteing it until there is no raw smell and you get the nice aroma from it, and it may take at least 7 to 8 minutes, and the oil will also start separating. Now at this point, when the color turns brown, we need to add 1 spoon of red chili powder, and then some turmeric powder and 1 spoon coriander powder. We need to add more chili powder for fish curry, only then that will taste good. We have added half spoon of cumin powder, and then very little bit of fenugreek powder or methi powder. We need to fry these spice powders or saute it until there is no raw smell of the spice powders, and this will take a minute. Now at this point, adding 1 spoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. This is not intense in spice, but this adds a lot of color to this gravy texture. Now adding some salt. Do not over add salt. Already while frying onions we have added salt. So make sure you add only little quantity of salt. Later if needed we can adjust. Now saute it for a moment. Cover the lid and cook it for at least a minute, and meanwhile you need to keep checking so that you don't get them burnt. Now at this point we need to add tomatoes finely chopped. You can also add tomato puree, it's your wish. Saute it for at least 2 to 3 minutes, cover the lid and cook it for at least 3 to 4 minutes until the tomatoes will be very soft. Now you can see the color of the gravy base, it's perfect. Now here I have taken 2 lemon sized balls of tamarind pulp and then soaked it, extracted the juice, and we have added that tamarind juice into it. Give it a good mix. Adding enough amount of water. You need to add water to the extent the way you want the gravy. And once you add enough water, then give it a good mix. At this point, we need to check for the salt also. Adding some salt if needed. And give it a good mix. Cover the lid and let it boil for at least 2 to 3 minutes. Adding a bit small piece of jaggery will actually balance the flavors, the sourness of the tamarind, and it will taste good. Jaggery can actually help you to get rid of the gastric issues because of the tamarind juice. And now cover it and cook it for another 2 to 3 minutes until it is boiling. Now lower the flame and start adding the marinated fish pieces. Gently adjust with the ladle. Later on, we are not supposed to use the ladle because the fish will be very delicate. You should not use ladle for mixing. Now adding 1 green chili slit. According to your spiciness, you can add 2 to 3 green chili slit. That adds a lot of flavor to this gravy. Now cook it for at least 30 to 40 minutes on a very low flame with lid covered. Now you can see the color, the oil is also separating here. At this point, adding curry leaves and chopped coriander. And again, cover the lid and cook it for 2 to 3 minutes. The curry is ready. See, the gravy texture should be like this. Once cooled down, the gravy consistency will be a bit thicker. Switch off the flame. This is the perfect consistency. Now we are adding butter here. Butter will add a lot of flavor for this gravy. By holding the pan, give it a gentle mix. Cover the lid and keep it aside and let it cool down. Now see the texture, the color, everything is perfect. Fish curry should not be served immediately hot. Keep it aside for at least 7 hours. Only then you can enjoy the perfect flavors of this curry. And fish is really good for health, and you get omega-3 fatty acids, and also it is anti-inflammatory food, and it's really good for health. And if you're non-vegetarians, make sure that you include fish frequently in your diet. See the color, it's totally perfect. Give it a try. I'm sure you'll love it, and please let me know in the comments. And for such interesting recipes, do subscribe my channel Healthy Flavors. Try my recipes and let me know in the comments. Here I have served this with hot and flaky rice. That is the perfect combination for fish curry. It is really very good. Catch you guys with one more interesting recipe. Until then, stay healthy, happy. Thank you.